Russia has stated that it's deployed a novel long-range air-launched cruise missile called the KH-BD and is currently equipping its Tu-160 Blackjack strategic bombers with this munition. The enigmatic KH-BD has been under development for a considerable duration. However, there has been no authenticated imagery of it publicly disclosed to date. Sergey Kobylash, who leads Russia's long-range aviation division responsible for bombers and cruise missile carriers, stated that the Tu-160s were currently equipped with the KH-BD missile. He gave this statement while visiting Knevichi Airfield, which is located within Vladivostok International Airport in Russia's Far East, in the presence of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and Russian Minister of Defense Sergey Shoigu. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes why Russia's new KH-BD cruise missile for Tu-160 Blackjack is a big threat. Let's get into the details. Initial reports regarding the KH-BD's development, with the last two letters signifying Bolshaya Dalnosti, which translates to long range in Russian, began surfacing in 2017. According to reports, in August 2013, the Raduga company, situated in Dubna within the Moscow Oblast, was awarded a contract by the Russian Ministry of Defense for research and development on the KH-BD missile, alternatively known as Izdalai 506 or Product 506, as part of the Romance program with a codename Romance. As per some Russian commentators, the missile was originally planned to be deployed with PAK-DA stealth bomber, which is currently in development. The missile was supposed to be ready by 2020, but it seemed to be a few years behind schedule. The key differentiator is its long range. Sergey Kobylash stated that the KH-BD missile has a range of over 6,500 kilometers, which is more than 4,000 miles. Earlier, there were speculations that the KH-BD would provide approximately 50% greater range compared to the existing KH-101, also utilized by the Tu-160, allowing it to target locations at a range of approximately 3,700 miles. If Kobylash's information is accurate, then the KH-BD possesses an even greater range than originally expected. As of now, it's unclear how this massive range is being achieved. The weight may have been reduced by miniaturization of internal components and having a smaller warhead. There is a possibility that the missile is powered by a much more efficient power plant and has more fuel capacity. A combined effect of these factors may be at play. Little is known about this missile. Russia has kept the details closely guarded. Most users suggest that KH-BD is an evolutionary development of the KH-101 and 102. The missile is supposed to feature a low observable profile, making it hard to detect and track, which will ultimately make interception difficult. It will also most probably have a coating of radar-absorbing material. The missile will likely have a high subsonic speed, with the ability to reach supersonic speed in the last leg of its journey. KH-BD will probably have inertial guidance with Doppler radar and terrain map updates. For terminal guidance, an alternative active radar homing seeker could be present. It's unclear if it will carry nuclear warheads or not. Tu-160 Blackjack is the largest combat aircraft in the world, with a maximum takeoff weight of about 275 tons. It can cover a distance of more than 12,000 kilometers, or about 7,450 miles without refueling. The record distance it covered during one flight was 18,000 kilometers, or about 11,000 miles, spending more than 24 hours in the air. The Tu-160 is a variable geometry wing aircraft which wedges against the fuselage when switching to supersonic speed. Unlike the American B-1B Lancer, which reduced the original Mach 2 plus requirement for the B-1A to achieve a smaller radar cross-section, the Tu-160 retains variable intake ramps and is capable of reaching Mach 2.0 speed at altitude. The Tu-160M and M2 variants bring a lot of enhancements. This includes a K042K1 navigation system, ABSU 200-1 autopilot, and NK3202 turbofan engine, touted as the world's most powerful combat engine. Other significant upgrades are the new Novella NV-170 radar, a computerized glass cockpit, the latest communications, and anti-jamming electronic support measures (ESM). According to state-run Russian news agency TASS, the Tu-160 can carry 12 of the new KH-BD missiles, 6 on each of the 2 rotary launchers in its internal weapons base. While Tu-160 is a very capable aircraft, it's large and not stealthy, which makes it easy to detect and track with long-range radars. When trying to penetrate well-defended targets, Blackjacks will ideally need to fire its munitions from long ranges. This is where KH-BD comes in. The massive range of the missile will enable Tu-160 to stay well outside the strike envelope of the hostile air defense systems. Assuming a range of 4,000 miles, a Tu-160 can remain deep within Russian airspace and will still be able to strike targets almost anywhere in Europe. A pair of Tu-160 could launch 24 of these missiles, which could be programmed to attack the targets from different vectors. This kind of barrage would be hard to defend against, even for the most advanced air defense systems. Not only will this missile be a long-term headache for several European nations, its introduction at this point is very bad news for Ukraine. Zelensky's forces have limited air defense capabilities, and this missile could be used to exploit the gaps.
Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.